Somebody sent me a question like saying, oh, doctor, when I brush, I bleed. Every time I brush, I bleed. What could be the problem? Okay, let's talk about that. Now, let's start from the very basics. Now, when we talk about brushing of teeth, remember that I said teeth brushing is the mechanical removal of plaque. Plaque is the major culprit here. And I'll explain again. Plaque is simply food remnants, food debris, mixed with saliva and then bacteria. If you have a lot of it in the mouth, because some people don't brush their teeth properly, I have a video that explains the proper way to brush your teeth, and I'd like you to go back and look at it. If you brush your teeth properly, you will eliminate plaque, and this will go a long way to prevent gum disease. So if you brush and you bleed, it is not normal. You are not supposed to have bleeding gums when you brush. If you have gums that bleed when you brush, then it simply means that there's a problem. There is a problem. It's not normal, okay? And there could be several causes. The first one could be, are you brushing properly? There is a proper way to brush your teeth. So if you're not brushing your teeth properly, then what it means is that you're not cleaning all the plaque from your tooth surface. And remember that plaque contains bacteria. It will irritate the gums. It will cause the gums to become red, inflamed, swollen, and then it would bleed. And this, if not properly managed, can become something more severe and something worse. And it can even lead to tooth loss. Okay? So proper tooth brushing, proper elimination or removal of plaque will ensure that you don't have gum disease, which we call gingivitis, and this will cause your gums to be healthy, and when you brush, it won't bleed. So that's one of the first things. Secondly, what kind of toothbrush could you possibly be using? I find that around here, a lot of us like violence.
I don't want peace.
Somebody once sent me a DM. Doctor, when my spouse is brushing, if we are 10 miles away, we are hearing the brushing. He's doing shugu shugu, wugu wugu, rugu rugu, jugu jugu. Some of you like violence. If the brush is not singing songs, then you have not cleaned your mouth.
You.
No, you're wrong. You don't have to allow your teeth go through a lot. I know we're all going through a lot, but your teeth doesn't have to go through a lot. All right? If you brush the proper way, okay, not side to side, but up and down, gently, away from the gums, you would be doing the proper thing. And then you don't have to put force. It is not by power. It is not by might. The brushing is not about how forcefully you brush. There is a technique. It is a proper technique and not the violence or the power that you're using to brush. So if you're putting too much force or you're applying too much pressure in brushing, you could actually be peeling your gums or injuring your gums each time you brush. And that can cause bleeding gums when you brush, which of course is also not normal. Now, let's come to the brush. What kind of brush are you using? Like I mentioned earlier, we recommend that you use medium or soft toothbrush, not hard. The hard toothbrush is very harmful for your gums. You should not be using it. You should use a medium-sized toothbrush or soft, because the hard toothbrush will actually peel your gums and peel the surface of your teeth, especially towards the neck, okay, and give you what we call cervical abrasion. And if you continue in this your way, you may end up losing your teeth. So if you're using a hard toothbrush, you are wrong. And that can also be causing problems. And that may be one of the reasons why you're having bleeding gums. Okay? Have you ever done scaling and polishing? Some people have never done scaling and polishing. And they have calculus everywhere. Apart from the fact that it can be giving you bad breath, your gums will definitely bleed. Why? Calculus is foreign to the mouth. How does calculus form? I've said it in several videos, but I'll say it again here for the benefit of those of you that are watching me for the first time. Are you still here? Are you enjoying this video? Please pause. Subscribe, like, and drop a comment in the comment section, and also share. Share it to that person who likes to brush with violence, so that they'll know that what they're doing is wrong. As I was saying, now, if you've never done scaling and polishing, then you could actually be having gingivitis. And this can be another reason why your gums are bleeding. Calculus is formed when plaque is not properly removed from the surface of the teeth. Saliva bathes the plaque, and saliva contains calcium. And so the plaque becomes hard and firmly attached to the surface of the teeth. It now becomes calculus. Once the plaque becomes calcified by the calcium that you find in saliva, it now becomes calculus. Because the calculus is foreign to the mouth, it tends to irritate the gums, and then it causes gum infection. And then the other bad thing is that if the calculus continues to accumulate, it can cause gingival recession, meaning that the gums are receding away from the neck of the tooth and you're having exposure of your roots, and that can create so many terrible problems. So the calculus can be causing irritation of your gums, and then your gums bleed readily each time you brush. A simple visit to the dentist to do scaling and polishing will go a long way to eradicate calculus. At this point, I'd like to mention, please ensure that you go to a qualified dental clinic. Do your scaling and polishing with professionals, not with people who are in the spa and so many other places. Please do your scaling and polishing with professionals. They know what to do so that they don't create more problems in the name of it is cheaper here than there. I rest my case. With everything that I've said to you, the first place to start in the solution to this problem is to visit the dentist. And then the dentist will tell you more about what the possible solution could be. My name is Dr. Jonah Bonikela. And if you have watched this video to the end and you like what you see, please subscribe, like, and share to these people or those people that you know that are doing violence, that are using hard brush, and some of the nasty things that I've talked about in this video. The dentist is your friend. Thank you.